Recently, Mount Carmel held the Stand Down event. They helped hundreds of local veterans who find themselves without a home. Our Bill Folsom shows us how volunteers are keeping them warm.
There are all kinds of services being offered to our homeless veterans. So many, it fills the city auditorium. From coats to counseling, any help that they need.
Any help is appreciated when you're broke and homeless.
Doug Glaza says he's been homeless for close to 4 years. The Air Force veteran feels encouraged by the Stand Down event sponsored by the Mount Carmel Veterans Service Center.
It's a brotherhood, and there's a lot of great people here. Can't thank them enough.
It doesn't matter what the exterior looks like. They're very humble people. They appreciate the help, and again, they came before me, and it's my responsibility to lift others.
There are more volunteers than guests. Most of the volunteers are either active military or veterans.
You can retire, but that camaraderie piece, you're always going to feel connected to a military member.
That military connection helps. In the military, there is structure and support from others serving side by side.
Now they're on their own and they don't necessarily have all those services or those support systems around them. And so that's when a lot of times they can fall into the homelessness.
Give them an opportunity to survive and maybe even thrive.
The Stand Down helps with day-to-day needs like winter clothing, something to eat, and a chance to get cleaned up. For long-term, medical checks and Office of Counseling help with options for breaking the homeless cycle.
An opportunity to come off the street, meet with agencies that can help them out, and gives the agencies an opportunity to ask, what can we do to help you out?
As many as 10 at the event who are motivated and qualify will have the opportunity for admission to a transitional housing initiative sponsored by UC Health.
They will be asked, what is it you need to help you up from homelessness? We're not going to presume we know, so we're going to ask them.
They go immediately into 30 days of paid-for housing. While there, they are connected to target support programs that will continue for a year.
It's a structural approach rather than a Band-Aid approach. And our hope is at the end of the year, those veterans and families selected today will be in permanent housing, have access to appropriate care, and moved or have been lifted up out of those circumstances that resulted in their homelessness in the first place.
For some, there are coats and gloves that will help them get through the day-to-day. Others are making connections for long-term solutions to get them out of homelessness. In Colorado Springs, Bill Folsom, News 5.